Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Realize the potency of the all-attracting, the all-enjoying. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent, God of light, God of sound. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Secular life is as a gross dream when awake, and a subtle dream while asleep. Try to always act upon knowledge. Spiritual food has an effect on all witnesses. There is a difference between the Atma and the Jivatman, the perceived self and the living entity self. Disciplic succession is supposed to be representative and by the methods rather than just perceived spirit are quotes. We need to ever clean the mirror of the ego and other psychological parts. There are different degrees of crimes, sin, and disbelief. Don't desire what is someone else's. The great souls, Mahatmas, are equiposed in external differences. Even a higher birth is into death and change in a matter how superior and change, no matter how superior it may seem from some perspective. The exalted personalities are not known by clothes or material accomplishment. Guides should want people to serve God rather than themselves. Focus more on the stories of deeper value than even spiritualized pleasure. You are responsible for the power of your example. Everyone is a slave to something, and it isn't for us to leave the I can't. It isn't for us to something the material world but the attachment to results here. Renounce, maybe? I think maybe that's supposed to say renounce results. It is important to consider the history of the sacred transmission. The moral is the moralistic ill results are a product of attachment to the modes of nature rather than the controller of nature. Okay, I phrased that a bit wrong, but not if God is the controller of nature, then obviously God's in ultimate control. But if you have what they call bad karma, it isn't because you're like controlling nature towards that direction necessarily. The path to happiness is to accept God's path. Different scriptures will have different focus and effect while commenting on each other differently. Religion is not just some external thing. Illusion covers and limits us, but not God. How can we serve the servants of God? How can one write an authentic spiritual text without referencing revelation and inspiration. So yam sitte vyate karopasamaya sartan satvanah suraganan anumeya tattvah darsyan adampra karunana vilokanana yach trinikatam amalam kshipataravindam. That he's of the created world, its calamities for destroying, created by the modes of goodness for us. The light beings, understood through the Vedas, glanced, well, the tattvas, the divisions of knowledge, glancing over, mercifully glancing, which is the home of fortune, spotless and superseding with its lotus. So we're understanding that the truly authorized divisions of religious knowledge and the various goodness comes through the physical worlds and the spiritual worlds and those realms. And they understand the Supreme Personality of God. So why don't we? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Chant and be happy. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Red, blue, and yellow.